Welcome back guys to Pokemon Ruby Destiny Rescue Rangers. I think we're on part 19. I don't quite remember, it's been a while since I played this game and we're still talking to Steelix here. Before we start, I will give my thanks to our team go-getters for our last night's dinner with delicious berries. Huh? Oh. Well, Rikis, I admit, was delicious. Thank you. Huh. It was amazingly tasty. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a bunch. Thanks. You're all welcome. Thanks, everyone. Now, Team Go-Getters acquired their 5th rescue badge. Wow, thanks. But a badge just for those delicious berries? Don't forget that we are still rating your performance outside the guild. Your overall performance deserves that reward. Wow, thank you. Thank you. By the way, Aquafire acquired a 78% performance. Now to your duties. Team Axel, Greenleaf, and Totem Bros. The trio will investigate a strange phenomenon in Backstraff for southwest from here. The shadow has caused trouble on those parts. Understood. Aquafire and Go-Getters, proceed with your training. Do well. Okay. Now we are on a new training ground, so at least this is a bit more interesting than the last episode where we just went, I think, through the same training area like 2 or 3 times. But this time I hope they're new Pokemon that we can battle here. I don't need the Healing Stone, there's no Pokemon yet, so let's check out what we have here. It's a Masquerain. I think I've seen Masquerain before, but at least I know that it's a new Pokemon. Masquerain has Intimidate, but I think it should be able to survive a Wing attack anyway, so who cares? Masquerain is going down. Swallow is still kicking. Swallow is extremely powerful at this level of the game. Well, it was the same in the original Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, because Tailo levels up extremely quickly, and by the time you get like to around the 3rd or 4th gym, yeah, that's what I was saying. Swallow is extremely powerful, although Swallow is not useful against the 3rd gym. But still, it can pretty much one-hit KO every random trainer that you find around this area. Alright, still Vigoroth. Let's test how strong my return already is. Okay, that's not too bad, but I don't think that... I still think Swallow needs to love me a lot more. I don't think I have the Soothe Spell yet, so I can't really use that to level up its happiness. The only other way I can level... Okay, I could give him a bunch of those status items, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna save them for something else. Further, I'm not too sure if I showed it off. I know that it was in the last area, but I'm not too sure if I actually got to show it off. There's some Pokemon I encountered on my way back, off screen, and I mentioned them in the last video, but you just didn't get to see them. Okay, so once if this battle is over, I'm gonna skip over the battle if it's just a Vigoroth or Surge or anything else that you've already seen. Now I'm gonna pick up this item over here because I'm a completionist. Listen to this. Oh, we get a Dragon Fang. That might be useful somewhen. Not now. Oh, it's a Spoink. We've already seen Spoink. It's a depressing little thing, but it's a really weak Pokemon, nevertheless. Well, the Dragon Fang, as I was saying, if I ever get a good Dragon move on Steve, I might consider it. But other than that, Dragon Fang doesn't really serve me right now. Dragon Rage isn't powered up by the Dragon Fang. Yeah, well, technically it is, but this doesn't really matter because Dragon Rage deals a fixed amount of damage. So I don't think equipping the Dragon Fang would increase the damage done by 20%. That would be pretty nice. Doing 48% instead of 40. 40 HP damage instead of 40. Okay, here's the victory. This is the test stone or whatever. I think it's another double battle. Training stone number 3, and he has Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. So I have the perfect combination out. Both of them are super effective against those two Pokemon. I'm gonna finish off Hitmonlee with Wing Attack because it has weaker defense. Both of them have the same special defense. It didn't really matter. I would have taken them out in one hit either way. Hitmonchan couldn't have taken a Wing Attack either, but still, just saying, if this were higher level, this would actually be the way to go. Okay, that was pretty easy, but now I have to make my way back again. Alright, I don't think this is worth showing to you. I showed you how to get here, so I'm gonna make it my way back to Abra and then continue on with the story. Alright, I'm back. Just so you know, at level 28, Swallow tries to learn Endeavor. Endeavor is a move that brings your opponent's Pokemon's HP down to the level your HP is. So imagine if you were at 1 HP, Endeavor would bring your opponent down to 1 HP. However, Endeavor can't knock out anything, so I don't really like it. I didn't teach him to Swallow because I think I have a lot better moves that I can teach her. Or him. It's Mark, so it's a him. I should address him as Mark still. I think, yes. I'm pretty much ahead of the Class 13 now, so I'm gonna switch to Espeon, get Rose, some experience. And we'll get ready for the next mission. Good morning to you! Yesterday, the Team Trio are successful with their Operation Extra Force. Also, from their actions, we have learned to those who were affected by the shadow will return to their normal selves once you knock them out. We already sent the message to Bertherna, who is currently in Oceania sounds nice, but I think it's wrong. Well, I'm gonna pronounce it Oceania. Now, Aquafire, you achieved the downheartening 68% of your performance. Both of you need to understand cooperation. Have I made myself clear, Cynthia? Go-Getters, you got an 80% performance. And now for your duties. Greenleaf will be on wash duty. What, again? Now that we know that the Shadow's already on its move, we need you to alert Poketropolis. Aquafire, turn Rose and Go-Getters. One more shout from you and I'll make you fly away. Oh, I'm sorry. Now that we understand each other, the trio will proceed with your training. Team Axel, it's your turn on collecting berries. Now that be all. Okay, this is still the same training ground. So I'm gonna make my way to the training stone and then show you the battle against the training stone, I guess, and then make my way back. So okay, I'm at the training stone, so let's see which are and what kind of Pokemon we fight today. Or at least in the second part of today. Named Nidoking and Nidoqueen. Okay, that's an interesting combination. Alright, I'm gonna knock out Nidoqueen with Psychic and I'm gonna attack Nidoking with Wing Attack. Because Nidoking's defense is worse than Nidoqueen's. Okay, I just activated Guts, that's convenient. This means I'm gonna knock out Nidoking with a Quick Attack the next turn. Not that this really matters at all. But still, if you power ups, if you manage to get a status on Swallow, you actually power up his attacks. So don't do that. If you think you can kill your opponent's Swallow by burning it, don't do that. You're gonna make it even stronger. Although that rarely ever comes to play in a competitive metagame, because Swallow usually has an item that already inflicts itself with a status element, so it's most likely already burned when you face it. Okay, that's for Training Stone. Now let's turn to Abra. Okay, I'm back at Abra's place. So let's continue on the story. Hopefully there will be something interesting going on in this next part. I don't feel like going through all these training areas again and again and again. That's just how the game rolls in this game.
Good morning to everyone. Now to yesterday's training results. Aquafire acquired 74% total bros. You achieved 76 of your performance. Also, both of you are all done with your training. Congratulations.
Really? We have? Oh my, it's wonderful. It's awesome. Yay.
Both teams, please accept this. The 6th rescue batch. Again, congratulations, now go-getters. You acquired 76 from your performance. Ouch. Now to your duties. Greenleaf, proceed with your training. Aquafire, Totem Rose, both of you will be on watch duty. Team Axel, join hands with Amor Swan and Twilight Lake. Shadow Coast Troll there.
Amor Swan? Hope she's okay.
The go-getters, you will collect berries. Again. That would be all to well-known duties.
Okay, and fruits basket, and I think I've gone through this area once, so I'm gonna make it through this area again, and then I'm gonna meet you at the place where the berries is. If you don't know how to get through, it's kind of mazy, but you should check out, I think, the last episode or the episode before that. I don't actually remember. I think I'm gonna put that in the video description. So I'm gonna meet you at the place where you can collect the berries. So here we are. I went a bit too far ahead, but this doesn't really matter. It's not very important that you read this dialogue here. It's just saying that, well, we collected the berries. Let's get back to the guild. It's simple as that. So let's see what Steelix has in pocket for us.
Good morning. Before we start, Armor Swan and Team Axel successfully perfected Twilight Lake. Then the shadow vanished after the victory, so it's impossible to pinpoint its next target. Also, the other guilds in Kando, Johto, and Hoenn are sending rescue teams to help. Also, congratulations Team Greenleaf, you have passed the training in all 3 sectors. Accept this badge.
Oh wow!
Yeah, thank you. Also, I should inform you all about the upcoming Rescue Arena tournament to be held in the Arena Island. Now, Greenleaf will be in watch duty together with Team Aquafire, Totem Brawlers, and Team Axel as is Team Dark Moon, calling Registeel and Regice and Mount Crystal.
Crystal? Brings back memories, huh? Yep, Angel and Rayquaza.
Go-getters, proceed with your training. That will be all to well your duties.
Okay, now we made ourselves to training sector number 6, 3, whatever. This is a new area, so I think there are new Pokemon that we can encounter here, so okay, maybe not, but at least I can show off some of them first and then skip ahead if there are any Pokemon that we have already shown, like this Vigoroth. It's like the Pokemon that I fought the most in during all this episode. I don't know why Vigoroth is a so common Pokemon. Usually I would think this is a pretty rare Pokemon to encounter. Anyway, let's continue on. Alright, I'm just another Vigoroth. Oh, there's some berries. What are those? Person berries, at least they do something. They cure confusion. You can use them on a Pokemon that uses Thrash or Outrage. I don't think I've shown Jigglypuff in this episode. I think I encountered lots of Jigglypuffs in the last training sector, but I didn't show them on screen. But, well, Jigglypuff is not an interesting Pokemon to begin with. Well, it's an interesting character in the anime, but not in the games. Well, Jigglypuff is pretty bad, if you say. It has a lot of HP, but its other stats are terrible. Well, there's no other word for that. They really are terrible. I think I'm gonna show the Snubble. I think I've shown it in the first part of the episode, but well. Oh, what the hell is that? Well, apparently the audio is glitching. I hope this will calm down once the battle is over. Well, that's pretty intense. I've never had that happening to me before. Maybe it's just because this is a ROM hack. Oh my god. Well, I don't think you want to hear to this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset the game, and then hopefully this annoying noise will vanquish. So just give me a second. Okay, now that's fixed. So now we need to go through the rest of the area. I saw this item before, so I know where to go. And here we get the light ball, one of the most important items in the game. What it does, it raises the special attack of Pikachu, and it increases Pikachu's special attack by 100%, so it doubles Pikachu's special attack. Now let's look at Pikachu's attack now. Special attack is 32. Compare it to Espeon. Well, it's 70, but Pikachu now has an equivalent of 64 special attack. That's not far off from Espeon, and a lot higher than, let's say, Dratini and Torchic. So Pikachu is gonna be a powerhouse. Unfortunately, there is only one good move that Pikachu learns in this game, that's Thunderbolt. If you could teach Pikachu Surf, this would be the best thing ever, but unfortunately that's not the case. Pikachu only learns Surf through the special event in Pokemon Stadium. But it must be so awesome to get the Surf for Pikachu in this game. Well, I should eventually try out the Hidden Power. Maybe Hidden Power is a good type, maybe it's ice or grass or fire or something like that, and maybe it's even decently strong, so I might consider it on Pikachu, because, well, what other alternatives do I have? I don't think Pikachu learns any other special moves other than Hidden Power. I might be mistaken, but I mean other non-electric moves. Well, I guess Pikachu could learn Fire Punch, or even Ice Punch, if there were any tutors in this game, but I don't think there are. So I'm pretty much have to settle with Thunderbolt for the rest of the game. Also, that's pretty much Pikachu's main use, having a powerful Thunderbolt that will take care of all the water types in the game, and the flying types as well. Okay. No. Wailgrove and Jigglypuff, I hate you. Because trees make it not really clear where you can walk through and where you can't. This is pretty mazy here. But see, there's a space I can't walk through. That's so annoying. And this Boink just don't want to die. Maybe I can one-hit KO them with Dragon Rage. I didn't test that out yet. Okay, at least Psywave is too bad. I'm not even sure, how do you calculate Psywave's damage? I know that it's a fixed damage, but it's sort of random. Like, it's based on your level, but it can vary, like between 150 and 150% of your max of your level. Okay, there's a Rock Smash boulder there. Oh, there's an Electabuzz. That's something worth showing. I've pointed out that you can encounter Electabuzz, but I never got one on screens. So this is the first time you'll see one in the training areas. At least I hope I'm gonna find the exit soon. But for these situations, Dragon Rage is still useful because it deals more damage than Surf. The problem with Steve now is that he's really not that powerful. He has a good coverage with ice. No, he doesn't have ice. He has water and electric, which hits a lot of Pokemon for super effective damage. But if you can't hit for super effective damage, he doesn't hit for much at all because of his weak stats. So let me demonstrate this. I'm pretty sure Steve can't even one-hit KO Masquerain. Well, I know that Masquerain has good special defense, so let me see if this assumption is true. Okay, it's not. I overestimated Masquerain's special work then. I saw how much it did to Spoink, and I know that Spoink has good special defense. Okay, here's the stone. Oh. One last Electabuzz before the stone. Now let's do it. Hopefully we're gonna be done soon. Going twice through this area is probably the last thing we will have to do. Vibrava and Pupitar. That's an interesting combo. And that's really good for my team synergy, because Pupitar's gonna be 1 KO by Surf. Vibrava is gonna take neutral damage and is gonna be either taken out by the swing attack, or which is the case. Or if it didn't take it out, I would have weakened it. Oh, there are more Pokemon than that. That's even better. Now that I could get some free damage on this Dragonair. Well, it's not much, but it's something. What is the 1 KO the Pupitar? Okay, I really expected this to KO. Pupitar is 4 times weak to water. So this really demonstrates Steve's attack and special attack stats. They are nothing to brag about. Well, he has good moves, strong moves, but his stats are a bit off. Well, this is gonna change. He's gonna evolve it very soon. Now he even has berries? Oh, didn't expect that to happen. Now this stone is pretty tough compared to the last one. Well, I can handle it obviously, but I will take more than just a certain amount of attacks to take him out. Okay, there's one more left. I guess this might be Bagon, or what's this thing called? Shelgon, yeah, as I predicted. I think the only thing I can use against this thing is Dragon Rage. Okay. Oh, the aftershock effects are so long. Okay, Dragon Rage, Wing Attack, take it out. There we go. This should do it. Oh, we grew to level 28, which is nice. I'm sorry for this little interruption. I had to fix something with my recording session. Something went wrong there, but anyways, we're done here. We've defeated the stone, and now next thing we're gonna do is make our way back to the entrance, talk to Abra, and then we're done here. So this is the last thing I'm gonna do in this episode. Worry not. Alright, we're done here. We got some levels at level 28. Torchic learns Quick Attack, but we don't want that, we have Cut. Well, that's not really a good reason, but we need Cut. And Cut's stronger than Quick Attack, so I didn't teach it to Torchic. Well, that's kinda sad if you still need to use Cat on Torchic. Okay, I think that episode has been going on for long enough, but we need to get this done. This is like the most boring part of the game, but we are almost done here, so next episode we're going to finish off the training at the guild and then hopefully get some more action going. So until then, I hope you all enjoyed this episode and see you all next time. Goodbye everyone!